What is going on, guys? My name is Chad and welcome back to another IsThatChad Auto Reviews video, and today I'm very excited to be showing you the new and updated 2021 Mitsubishi Mirage. Today I'll be giving you guys a full breakdown of this car, showing you guys inside, outside of it, and taking it for a test drive. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you go ahead and stay tuned to the end. I'm also going to be putting a timestamp in the comments below, so if you want to see where everything kind of falls and skip forward, feel free to go ahead and do that. With that being said, let's go ahead and get right into this car. Alright guys, so as I was saying, this is the 2021 Mitsubishi Mirage, and this is going to be in the LE, the limited edition trim level. First things first, I want to apologize for the shakiness of it. I am going back and doing this on my phone instead of my camera, so I do apologize about that. If you guys do happen to like this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you are new here and want to see more content, and just drop a comment, let me know what you want to see next. What car, what brand, what manufacturer, what information you need, just anything you guys need car related. With that being said, this is, like I said, the 2021 Mitsubishi Mirage LE, and it is a new and refreshed body style. Now, a lot of the car remains the same, such as the 1.2 liter 3-cylinder motor this car has. It's going to get you 76 horsepower paired with 74 pound-feet of torque, and gas mileage is really high on it. It's going to get you 35 miles per gallon in the city and 41 miles per gallon on the highway. And one more thing, sorry, I forgot to mention, this is actually the Mirage G4. Just the regular Mirage is the hatchback. The G4 is the sedan. I actually have a 2021 Mirage, the hatchback, in stock right now as well. I'll be doing a video on that later on today. Now, a couple other things about this car. All of the Mitsubishi Mirages for 2021 are going to have ventilated front disc brakes, but they are going to have rear drum brakes, all of them. All of them are also going to have 15-inch alloy wheels, including this one, with the exception of the base model ES, which is going to get 14-inch steel wheels with hubcaps. Now, a couple other things to bring up on this car. As you see, the whole body of the car is different. There's a lot of different things on the inside as well. There's also some safety differences as well. This car has gotten the forward collision mitigation with pedestrian detection, so it is very safe. Of course, it has the backup camera, Bluetooth, power windows, power door locks, cruise control. It actually adds Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well, which I'll get to here in just a second. Now let's go ahead and start looking at some of the looks of the car. Look at the front of the car. You see they did change the complete front end of the car. You can see some of the other ones over there, and notice that they are different. It kind of almost looks like the Eclipse Cross in a way. The Outlander Sport, the way they do this right here. Kind of the dynamic shield design, which Mitsubishi is going to go with on all of the cars all the way across the board. Looking up at the headlights here, you do notice you do have the traditional style, reflective style headlight with the halogen bulb in there. There is a spot for fog lights, but this particular model, the LE, does not have the fog lights. Working our way to the side of the car, as I said, you do get those 15-inch alloys. You get the turn signal right up there on the fender as well. Now this car here, you are not going to get the smart entry system or the push button start. Just a traditional key and everything. Before I get too much further, let me go ahead and show you this window sticker here. The crash safety test has not been done on this car, so it's not been rated yet. As you can see here though, the MSRP of the car is $18,360. Working our way to the back of the car again, you'll notice that you do have this rear Decklid spoiler on the car. Definitely makes it look a little bit more sporty. I actually kind of like that look. The rear bumper here is very boxy. Actually looks pretty good, can't complain at all. Rear taillights, major upgrade there, really nice with the LED. LED there looks really good, much more modern. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Of course, you have the one and only limited edition badge that's located right there on the rear deck lid. Now I'm going to go ahead and hop on the inside of the car. I'm going to start here on the back of the car and then work my way forward. Since you cannot open the trunk of the car except for with this or with the key, let's go ahead and do that. Coming back here, not a huge amount to talk about back here, pretty basic, pretty boring. Decent amount of space back here, as you can see. One thing that I can bring up is the fact that you are not able to fold these back seats down. You have this little middle section here which you can fold down, but that is it. Another thing to bring up back here is, I don't know if you can notice this, but this is actually like a plastic piece. It's kind of weird that they would put that in there. Very soft, very weird. Anyways, go ahead and hit into the back seat. backup camera right there, nice and tucked away and hidden. Now guys, keep in mind when I get in here, I am 6'1", so I'll show you the amount of leg space that you're gonna get in the cart. Put the seat in the all the way back position, which it is, and climb on back here. Now looking in, first things first, once again, pretty basic, not a lot to talk about, but you do get the center armrest here with cup holders, no air vents, but it's a small car, so you can feel the air vents coming from up front. Now this is where I'm surprised. Take a look at this. So like I said, I'm 6'1", got long legs, and plenty of leg space back here, plenty. Go ahead and turn it back so you can see my head here. Head is touching the top a little bit there. I think it could just be my hair. Either way though, definitely wouldn't be an awful place to spend a little bit of time. I wouldn't want to go on a huge test drive, a huge road trip back here, but for a little drive around the block or something like that, it's not too bad. You do have a tiny little back seat pocket right here. When I say tiny, I mean tiny. Look at that. I don't even know what you could fit in there. Maybe an envelope. Now let's go ahead and get to the front seat. If you guys have any questions up to this point, definitely let me know. Alright, looking at the front seat here, one of the things I really like about Mitsubishi, and one thing if you're familiar with my channel you hear me say a lot, is just how simple Mitsubishi keeps everything in here. Take a look at the steering wheel. I mean, everything's laid out really nice with your Bluetooth and audio controls here and cruise control here. I really like how it's simply laid out. Looking up here at the tachometer and all this type of stuff, the gauge cluster, very basic, no updates here, just your analog cluster there. Something I found curious, you do get obviously the headlights, no automatic control. You actually have a fog light switch here, and if you remember at the beginning of the video I said you do not even get fog lights, so not sure why they put that there, but regardless. Looking over here at the radio, this is something else that they changed. They gave you a really nice 7-inch touchscreen radio with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You have your buttons over here on the side, but very responsive screen. You can see it goes immediately there. Like I said earlier, very nice backup camera. Of course, you have your automatic climate control. It's not dual automatic, but once again, it's a small car, so you don't need the dual automatic. Looking down, not a huge amount else to talk about. Of course, it's automatic. You have your traditional style emergency brake. One other thing I'll bring up, between these middle seats here, you do not get any armrest. So if you're looking for an armrest, I know some of the older models had armrest. This one does not have those. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take this car for a drive, and on the show I'm going to take it on the highway, show you guys how this car accelerates up to speed, show you how it corners at speed, and that type of thing. So stay tuned, and here we go. Alright, so here we go. Now, one thing to mention, I am in just a regular drive. As you can see, we do have the sport mode there as well, but for now I'm going to keep it on regular drive. Okay, let's see how this thing corners. Going in kind of quick, holding nice tight. Okay, a little bit of a, not the best, not gonna lie. Definitely started to push wide, and then whenever I turned it in, it turned really sharp in. I am accelerating as fast as I can, and it's getting there, and now we're there, now we're up to speed. So, little noisy for sure. It got up to speed, you know, no problem. It actually got up there pretty decently quick. Little noisy is probably my biggest complaint. Let's see how it is once you're up to speed. I'm actually going to throw it over into sport and then mash that accelerator, and maybe a little noisier, but not a huge amount faster. Once again, that's a 3-cylinder motor, so it's not, you know, not made to go super fast, but visibility wise out of the car, really good. Driving the car at speed, as you can see, a minute ago I was going close to 80 and handled just fine, no problem. Made a lane change right there, didn't feel weird or anything at all. Let's see how the brakes feel. Come up on these guys here. Brakes are awesome. Brakes are really good. It actually has electronic brake distribution, so it'll send the braking power to different parts of the car. But Guys, that is going to be the drive of the car. Honestly, one thing I can say, I was kind of worried about the fact that it didn't have the armrest in it. I was worried about how that would feel when you were driving. But after driving the car without the armrest, I didn't even notice it. I didn't even notice it one bit. Guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys did like this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more content, and let's have a great 2021.